my phone died um, in the middle, or I knew it was about to die. I wasn't quite paying attention. But I did want, and I don't even know how to retrieve that video. I think like it was just like sitting in live status. And anyway, I apologize for that. Like I said, I am learning. Um, and I know these are also like very like basic things, but it is what it is. Um, but I do appreciate everybody hanging out. It was really it was fun. I unfortunately I don't know that I can actually like get the video back. Um, I may be able to download it and upload it or something like that. I just kind of wanted to watch it back to see the quality. Um, and like I said, when I come on, like today was completely unscripted, just me doing my thing and getting up, and all that. So anyway, I just wanted to close that out. So right here, we're getting bugged up and then we're dropping them off later today. So should be fun. Um, yes, I know like my whole area is chaos. It just kind of is what it is for right now. I have a lot of furniture that I can't move because I'm not strong enough. And just a lot to get out of here. We're doing a large like giveaway of items for the community to kind of fill, um, the need and also the wants of things. I think that's important. Um, and, the community of power or power of community, hand in hand, circle is above the below. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you. I don't even know if this is on public or private or if anybody can see it or not, but, and I may have made a total fool of myself. Who's to say? At the end of the day, it's my little world. I know what's going on here, and I hope that I can improve a little bit better, have better timing, and things of that nature, and just see how it goes. So, yeah, that's all I really have for you right now. Um, I am going to go ahead and color in some of the like signature tags, which are these tags right here, like the whole Skinner Brothers, and Sick Boy, Sick Soul, the card swap and everything like that. So that's what like all of these are. And my phone died in the middle of the live. Um, and so I don't know. I see there's 9 people. Hi. I don't know how to decode that, but uh, I'm saying hi back. To me, it looks like aha, but um, that would be very presumptuous. I don't want to presume anybody's name um, or their usernames. I try to be, respectful about stuff like that. But so I did show the last lamination like of these. So these are also printed on vinyl sticker paper too. Um, and then inkjet printed and everything. So they're on quality paper. And then I went on ahead and laminated them on top of that. So those are done. I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Those are done. And then next up, I'm moving on to the bookmarks. So I'm basically kind of like bagging each type, like each one of these up, and none of this is sponsored, none of it is endorsed, nobody is paying for any of these things. This is just a fan art kind of swap thing that comes up, and I do artist trading cards and things like that all through the year. And while I do own a business and everything, none of this is related to any of that. Hi, Igno. Hope you're doing well. But this is the first, we're going to replace like the ribbons. I just wanted to have these in there to show. And then I'm hand cutting all of these. So they're not going to be perfect, and I don't want them to be. And I have a Cricut and vinyl and, heat presses and all of those things. And the heat press I actually will need because I am making patches also. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and finish just going on. Hey, little Dana, little Dink. Sorry, I am a little dyslexic, so please bear with me. Um, Thank you. I don't know what that means. I don't usually go on YouTube live. This is a learning experience with me, so I appreciate everybody being very patient and very kind, very understanding. I know this is probably really basic stuff in the overview of the majority, but um, YouTube live streaming and things like that, that's new to me. Um, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am working on getting, a microphone. I mean, we have like studio microphones, and I'm sure there's probably a way to A, B, and C that together, but I'm I'm kind of technologically I know how to use tech. I'm just like really tired of like band-aiding everything together. It's so frustrating. But so a few things is we have some of the cake charms. I showed this one on the last live stream, but in case you did not catch it, and thank you so much. I don't ask people to subscribe and like and do all the things, but if you want to, that would be awesome. Korean K-pop, amazing. I love all music, except like honestly, like really like a cliche country. But like I love all music. It's just something that I don't know. Everybody, it's like sign language. Like it's a universal language that everybody can understand and learn and communicate. You'll see a lot when I sign. I do not have a DOC. Sorry, you're on the wrong stream. But if you or someone you know needs resources, you can go to www.wannnatalkaboutit.com or sorry .org, and they also have a 1-800 number as well as 1-800-1888 for rain. And I may be your intake caller, but probably not. But you can go and get resources for others there. Thank you. So these are the Skinner Brothers stickers. Those are all laminated. These are waterproof, so you can put them on your car, you can put them on your skateboard, you can put them on your backpack, whatever. Those are done. Next up, this is just one, like, because each one of these are handmade. I'm not using machinery. But so like each one's numbered, and then I'm keeping them like together in bags. So all of this stuff, while like I said, if I had a laptop and all that and all the pieces, I could be spitting this stuff out quick and dirty. I kind of like the handmade aspect of it. I mean, all of it's handmade. I'm not saying like, that I wouldn't use those things if I could. I definitely would. But, as far as getting like 100% clear cut lining and things like that, well, if someone that you need to talk to, you can go to www.wannnatalkaboutit.com. I am not your therapist. I'm sorry. Sorry, we do not need that type of content here. Oh, I'm not sorry. But, um, nope, we don't. We don't play with stuff like that. I'm sorry. We just don't. That I will, like, when you understand the whole, like, online, like, you're always going to get trolls. You're always going to get people who want to talk and, be like, obviously, they want attention and things like that. Um, but I've also noticed that as I've grown up, I have realized that, um, we all have a past. Of course, like I was, at one point, like 20 years ago, I was out partying and doing all the things and stuff like that. And I'm not shaming anybody who still does those things. As long as you're not hurting anybody and as long as you're safe and you're taking care of yourself. But also, again, resources and other things are out there, and I'm more than happy to provide those. But also, within this community itself, it's important to understand that there are other people sitting in here other than you, and those comments and things of that nature, those affect other people. So stay in your lane. If you don't have anything nice to say, move on to another streamer. I'm sure they have something for you and they'll placate you like ChatGPT. I'm not going to do that. It's not my job. My job is to help, give you the resources, and show you the door. I can't make you walk through the door. And that's not even my job. It's just something that I volunteer to do. So last off, we were looking for our, like, just simple little hole punch to finish making these bookmarks, and I cannot find it, of course. I'm sure it's in one of these bins somewhere. But we're using a crop a dial by We Are Memory Keepers. None of this is sponsored, just so everybody knows. Yes, I did delete messages because I feel that they should not be on the community board or in the thing. And I have the right on my own channel to take negative or what I would consider to be possibly triggering content for other people who are seeing it to remove it. It's my channel, it's my couch, it's my little corner of the universe and the internet. So that's what that is. So this guy is really amazing. It is for riveting. And it comes with, I think, like the starter, like if you buy like the starter thing, it comes with just like these little standard rivets. And those are the rivets that we're using for the bookmarks because it's like, we're not a, uh, we're not a this, we're a book club. It's just a joke. Um, so that's why I decided to make bookmarks for some of these. I thought that would be. Jason's recording a new song. See, like we have like music equipment and stuff like to like Elvis Dust. That's like my other, not my channel, but one of my other, like, I guess, channels where you can check out some of my music. Um, I'm not like a big musician or anything like that. I'm just a human that enjoys doing things, and if that makes you mad, then I can't help you. Okay, so we need to find the hole punch. Now, I did find my 1.5 inch punch so I can make pins. So next up, I will use Avery to print those out. And it's going to be this whole boy font. I think those are going to be really cool. And then cut those out and just have those in pendants. So they'll be like, and also make some 1 inch cabochons to make pendants. And so, like I said, I don't know what will go in what bag. This is just like a one woman operation, and I'm doing as much as I can. Some of them may come after the holidays. I may be able to do international. I do have a stack of like cards for international to get like to one person, and then maybe we can all throw in, and then from there ship all those cards to one of the or some of the admin team over there, and then they can distribute those out because I'm in the US and I'm dealing with many of you guys in the UK, which is amazing. I have always loved like all of the, so man, you guys have such great music. Such great music. Like it wow. Yeah. Some amazing music. It's always funny. Whenever I hear Jay recording. Okay. But I did want to, like I said, come back on and just I guess you guys are kind of getting like a preview of the new Elvis Dust. Who's to say? I do have like some of my shorts. I have Landlocked on there. I think it's still available. And I've already done my backing vocals before I had all my dental and everything. And that's also another thing is I'm having to learn how to retalk because they wrote my jaw. And had to like redo all that. So yeah, I look a little weird. I don't really know how I'm supposed to look. I literally forgot. Um, and like the dentist was trying to sell me on the whole like 2005 like look type thing, and I was like, I know I don't want to look fake. Like obviously my teeth are fake. Nobody has like, or I'm not gonna say nobody has like teeth like these. I am like hands to you if you have like your natural parts. Like, God bless you. And please take care of them if you have them, please. Because the original parts are always better. But having to learn how to sing, how to learn how to talk, eat, it's been a thing. Um, and it's also hindered my ability to do a lot of things, including stream work, like my actual job. Not just because of this, but for other things. Um, and Sjögren's syndrome, is a very real, very rare, and of course, raise your hand if you got the rare. So anyway, um, that like it's rheumatoid arthritis, it's like all the signs of lupus, it's your salivatory glands don't work, uh, low weight, low autoimmune, anti-absorption, your red and white blood cell counts are just crazy insane. So that makes me the poster child for somebody to like dump their assumptions on. Well, you can do that, but the internet is forever, and that is your ignorance. So be kind, because I wouldn't come into your home and just like sit down on your couch and just start talking like and not know anything about you. Like, no. So we don't do that. Um, but anyway, so yeah, the comments that are deleted are deleted for a reason. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're here, I appreciate it. So I need to find my hole punch. Oh, it may be in here. Hang on. Oh, here's like another one that I need to shrink down also. I forgot. My bad. They're kind of everywhere now. All of these. This size will end up being this size. And then, of course, we have like this one right here, and that's just like one. Those take time because I'm doing it, like I said, I'm doing it all by hand. I'm not using my Cricut because I don't have a laptop, and my phone like won't support Design Space. So yeah. But back in the day, we didn't have all of these technological gadgets to make all this stuff easier, and we had to use stencils and stuff like that. So I'm just looking at it like, kicking it back old school. Um, and again, I don't know what this looks like on y'all's side. I am not a professional. I don't know what the settings are. I don't know. But I did want to come on because I was live earlier. And there were a lot of really kind people in the comments. I really appreciated it, especially considering that I am really trying. I'm not trying, to. I don't even know anymore. I feel like it's ridiculous that you just like one person can just like, yeah, and that's the internet. So I guess you just have to learn how to deal with it, and we'll be good. But I'm gonna go for now and keep picking up my mess. So yes, we have 10 of these done, or yeah, 10, and then I have a bunch of different bookmarks, but I'm about to switch to, like I said, I have to get my hole punch and everything so that I can finish. So these are the others. I think it may be backwards, and this one's a blank. And this one has like a backing, and it'll have like a little like numbered sticker like these on there with what number it was and the year. And also it says like Soul Boy on there too. But it's there, I promise. And again, my studio is just kind of moving. It's I have so much stuff that it's just kind of impossible to find everything. But we're getting there. And gonna continue to make keychains and things like that because I have a ton of stock and it's just sitting here. And right now there are people who, I know for me, I love getting cards and things like that in the mail. It doesn't have to have anything in it, literally just a card in the mail. And I didn't get a single birthday card for my birthday. I found that like, wow, like, okay, appreciate you. But, I guess I could make my own cards, just like origami. I make my own friends. I don't know if that's healthy. Probably not. But also, I do have the squishies, which are the shotgun, or no, I don't know what I can say on here. They're the squishies that are made out of Chanel, and they're the Happy Pill squishies. And then also I have like the Happy Pill scrolls and stuff like that to go with some of this stuff. And I haven't figured out because I'm kind of blind sending some of these items. Um, and it's like I don't know who would like what. I haven't figured that out. So if you're here and you would like to receive a card, um, I will make a post on my community board. If you could subscribe so you don't miss. I don't ever ask people to subscribe. I'm not a big channel, but I do have people that are helping me kind of get things together and back kind of the way they were, which is why I even started a YouTube channel and then I just kind of abandoned it. And it wasn't until I started getting back to work with the National Center for, or NETMAC, aka National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and Women, and working on the Sebastian Rogers case, which is a whole other thing in of itself that also made me step back from YouTube, and also some life things too. So, we all have our stuff. We all have our, you know, just be kind. Because at the end of the day, we can all hurt each other 100 different ways, but is it really worth it? Does it bring you peace at the end of the day? Not me. So, I'm going to, it's really making me mad because I want to like do this and I can't find the stupid punch. It's like oh, oh, is it? No. If I said the life of a showgirl right now, it would not be. Oh man, it made me so mad when I was like, is she straight up like hanging out with Dita Von Teese right now? Like, whatever. I'm not, like who you like in music. I'm only here to talk about good music and good actions and trying to do good things. And at the end of the day, share that out with the rest of you and continue to build the same type of community that I've built over on TikTok and Facebook. And last stream, a couple of people talked about mods and things like that. If I hit like I think I have 163 subscribers. Maybe like if I hit 200 subscribers, I may consider doing something like that. But until then, I don't know. I'm just kind of doing this as I learn, and I hope that people can understand that, like I said, and give a little bit of grace. Okay, we can do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, how to build a bookmark. Where is it? Because I have one that I've already put the backing on, so I use double-sided tape to do that. So that's this one. Okay. So take this. And we're going to take this. I like to go 1/4 of an inch down, even though it's going to be laminated, or even though it's going to have a rivet. Also, I like to do them on the side too. I might do that. Let's do this one on the side. I think that'd be cool. And so we have blue on here. I do have a heat laminator too. So, and heat laminating pockets. That's what these guys are. What these guys are. So what I'll do is after like I get done doing this with all of them, because this is like our sample, and again we need to change out the ribbons and things like that. But when I get to this point, what I'll do is I'll take one of these, wipe it down really, really well because your fingers, the like oil, and actually I should just go ahead and get like some nitrile gloves out. But the oil on your skin will transfer over. Hi, viewer. How are you? It's Shauna here. This is cognitive brain therapy. Also art therapy. So many therapies. So yeah, what we'll do is I use a tiny, tiny piece of what's it called? Double-sided tape to hold these in place, and then I will run it through the laminator. However, I have also done this and it get caught in the laminator and them get all eaten. So what I may end up doing instead of using these, which I mean they're great too, is create my own pockets. And to do that, I would use my We Are Memory Keepers, not sponsored, heat wheel, which is it's to make like shaker packets and stuff like that. And on some of these, I do want those to have like some shaker like things in there, like some ASMR, but not extremely annoying. Like just something to fidget with, keep your hands busy and also functional. So, but for like just the sake of this for now, put this over to the side. It's not laminated. Now I do have some of these laminating sheets. They are, as you can see, like hollow. And some of them look really great with it, some of them don't. So it's really just, So instead, we're going to use, like just for this one, and I probably have like plenty of like pieces of scrap vinyl too, or scrap, so I would put these down and then run them through my laminator like one strip at a time instead of going like full ham and putting them all in like that. And then after that's done, cut them and then use my We Are Memory Keepers tool to seal the edge really well and make sure it's just really clean. Put the rivet in there and then move it over, and then we need charms. We don't need charms, but we have tons of charms, and I feel like we could do those. Now, a lot of people have asked, why don't I have a reaction video for Pink Heineken? I haven't heard it yet. I've liked it, I believe. I've liked the video and everything, but I have not actually listened to it. Whenever it dropped, I was so happy about this series dropping. Truly, I was so happy of like these two artists like coming together, and also the endless library that the Skinner brothers have. They have such a great library, and this is like one of like my favorite songs that I've come across. It's called Away Days. I really love it. So this is like one of like the little like note cards that or little note charms that I made. And it's acrylic, like shrinking inks, which are essentially gonna like, thicken up to acrylic, and then I dip them in resin and give them like a good glossy finish so everything is protected, the art's protected, and everything else. And then these are just one bag of just some things, and then we still have our cards and all that stuff to put together. So I'm gonna do that. I can't do anything with my phone at this point other than keep rambling at you guys, and I'm sure you have better things to do than sit here and hang out with me, and I completely respect that, absolutely. But I do appreciate again everybody's patience in all of this. I am learning. I will get a microphone and figure out all that, and hopefully get a laptop so I can try to like rebuild. And until then, we'll just have to keep doing this. And I really appreciate it. I don't ask people to sub or anything like that, but if you would like to, that would be amazing. As I do, if you follow me on TikTok, I do a lot of giveaways. They're not related to any sponsorships or like paid and none of that. It's just what I do. And that goes for people who watch me also. So everybody, but just so you don't miss out on anything, I don't post a lot. So it's not like I'm going to be like blowing you up all the time, but I am a small channel and a lot of people can't find me. And that's fine. I'm still learning how to do like the description. I'll have to upload that one and the hashtags and all that. But like I said, my live died and I wanted to come back and just kind of pick up where we're leaving off and then now close out. Thank you guys and gals and humans and animals and people of all walks of life that are good humans. We love y'all. Knox Hill just uploaded. He has a new reaction video, so go check that out. And you can find Knox in my shorts under my reactions. Knox Hill DMV. Check that out. He just dropped. And on that note, I am out to go watch that. I will check you guys later. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to figure out how to close this out. And I hope that, like I said, subscribe. And let's build something that's tangible outside of social media. That's the point of all of this. We use social media as a tool so that we can do real life things. Love that. Okay. I'm gonna go. You can find me. I'm meta verified, Shauna Bonura. That's my name. Like literally, it is my name. You can check me over on Facebook. And see like what other groups and things like that I follow, what we do, and what we don't do, and why, and all that. Eventually, I will have like my actual studio set up where I'm not running around grabbing double-sided tape from over here. And then we do have like these are already done, but I have all of these like other like just amazing things that also like I do have like specialty cards and like initial cards, things like that. So if I find somebody to send a card to and they have that initial, then you may get like a super fancy card. It's not it's just because I have had that card in that initial, so I guess that. But Merry Runmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, solstice. And also, let me close out on you guys. Dogma is back out. Yes, get your copy of Dogma. I watched it today, and I have Flickster, so I already had access to it. But yeah, it's like officially up, and you can purchase it. This is why it's important. Like, if you have a favorite movie, like, keep your old tech, keep your CD players, keep your DVD players. Um, because I promise it comes in handy. Like, there was a movie called Cheaters with Jenna Malone. I think it was her first movie. Um, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I finally like found it on Amazon for purchase. So I like bought it, so I like had it in my collection. Um, and also I found a ton of DVDs, and some of those I'm gonna be like posting out also with some of this stuff. We just give stuff away and hope that it brings happiness to others. And if we get something back, awesome. If we don't, something given is something gained. And at the end of the day, we don't want anybody to be left out. We don't want anybody to feel alone. I know how that is. I know how it is to feel like you're like in the middle of the room and you are screaming and nobody is paying attention. I get it. And you're not alone. I am here and I am listening. But I can only meet you at the doorway. We have to walk through the door together. Okay, let's figure out how to close this properly. Let's see. Flip mute, effect picker, um, hide live video. That's weird. I don't know what that means. Create highlight, green screen, lighting. I don't know. How do you end it? Do you just exit out? It sounds weird. Do you share it? Hang on. Awesome. Anybody, if you guys signed up for, and if you're in the Rent Rabbit Hole fans or in Renegade Roots, make sure that you're checking because they're doing a bunch of giveaways right now. So make sure that you're checking your emails and stuff like that because a lot of people are really coming through this year. And I don't know, it's just really exciting. I hope to one day have my own Sick Boy HQ something, but it's, it's a money game. Money game, money game, money game, money ties, money ties, money ties. So I guess I just hit like kill on here, X. So thank you guys for hanging out with me on this weird little live experience. And I hope that you all have a great day. Treat others how you would like to be treated. And again, if you are looking for help, resources, want a card, or anything like that, hit the community board. And be kind. Always be kind. The internet is forever. Be kind. Okay. Oh, start a poll, Q&A. That's cool. Top fans. Okay. Share. What is that? Chat filter, community moderation. Okay. I guess we had X. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay. So, again, thank you, you guys. This is my craziness right now. But I promise you, it is controlled chaos. And no, I do not smoke. I do vape. I'm not proud of that at all. But we burn sage and stuff like that. So, like, when you see all of this stuff, that's what that is. And also, I may or may not have custom candles. Yep. Or rather, candle holders. So, you never know. You never know. I'll be back. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it.